Oh.
What's up, guys?
Name kit? Oh, no, that's terrible.
It's Tim and Harry with the Harry and Tim podcast, maybe.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're still working on that thing.
We haven't thought of an intro.
No.
We've just sat down and just decided
To film.
yeah.
To film. But yeah.
This is gonna go terrible.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers. Not sponsored, but we do be repping the Chesterstone merch.
I've got the Chesterstone 2020.
If you want to go to superdbadboy.com, check
Chesterstone
yourself up.
745.
Yeah. On
Make sure-
Instagram as well, make sure you look him up.
And you know, if he doesn't sponsor us, we will
We'll have to
smash
make
these
it.
mugs.
We'll be going down to Tampa Bay to find him.
Beat him.
And
to
we
death.
will kill him, yeah.
Yeah. And use these as the murder weapons.
Yeah. So, Chesterstone.
Should we start there?
Yeah.
So you introduced me to Chesterstone. I'm pretty sure with the
He had a
racing car video.
He had a car, and we won't disclose what the car said because it's very crude, and we do not support the messages on the car. However, just want to.
He did.
Yeah. He happens to be living in the US.
I don't know where though. Probably Florida.
It's Tampa Bay in Florida.
Oh yeah, well
yeah,
of course.
I found that out. If you go on Google, he's got the gas station is located as a place of worship. And if you have a look at the reviews on it, it's all 5 stars, being like the Newports here taste different and stuff.
Like
and
Heineken.
Yeah.
He's a very interesting bloke.
He's a very popular guy.
He's got teeth.
Especially in the Tampa Bay area with the people that like to get gas at this specific station, I think. Gas station? Yeah.
Probably. I mean, we thought he was homeless for the longest time.
I'm pretty sure he is.
And he just hangs around there. Because there's a lot of videos where he's interacting with other homeless people. There's one where the guy is just passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
And he's trying to start a fight
And
with him.
he's probably uploaded that video at least 3 times to his channel.
Recently.
Yeah.
Recently it's gone downhill or uphill.
Depending on, yeah.
But there's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. His channel's growing a lot now, I see. And a lot of people are finding this dude.
Yeah.
Thing is, he's authentic. He's not putting it on. He is how he is.
I mean, when he's running for 2020 this year, he's not hiding behind an agenda or anything like that. Not naming names, but
he just wants everyone to have
Chesterstone just wants Heineken,
Newports. If you vote for him, you get a free pack of Newports.
and just beating up homeless people outside gas stations.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want that?
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And if I can figure out how to actually put videos inside of other videos, I'll show some of those clips.
Yeah, we'll work on
now.
that for the next. Yeah.
My name is Chester Stone, running for 2020 President of the United States. Nothing can beat me, the God motherfucking damn party. Nothing will stop Chester Stone from becoming your next president, God motherfucking damn.
All right, motherfucker. Chester Stone 745 finna tell you something very important. It's a lot of potassium. It's a lot of potassium in a banana, bitch. God motherfucking damn.
Bam. That was a good clip, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
That was so cool.
Is that something we can do?
Yes.
We'll have to figure that out.
We can now,
Yeah.
unless that just looks really weird.
Yeah. Well, either way. Either way.
Speaking of,
That's a good segue into. I don't know, man.
should we talk about Badlands?
Badlands.
That's more of your
Right.
favoritism was Badlands.
Yeah, I've got the boot upstairs.
The Das Boot.
Yeah. Badlands. We talking about this dude now?
Yeah, sure.
He is similar to Chester Stone in one very particular way, in that he's very popular on a specific platform. This time it's YouTube though, and he chugs a lot of shit.
It's the specific video though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on about.
Yeah.
There is this one video of Badlands where, what was it, 3 Das Boots?
He has 3
which is like, if
2
you don't
litre
know-
Das boots.
Yeah, if you don't know
Yeah.
what they are, they're like boots made out of glass, and
They're big. They're heavy duty.
Yeah.
They're heavy.
I need
duty.
to still get one. But you got one. Tim's
Yeah.
got one.
I've got a 1 3-litre one, but he's got like 3 2-litre ones.
Perfect for like Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
But he has it full of like Monster.
Yeah, in this video, it was like he had iced tea and he had like Powerade or some shit, and they were all different colours. And until the first 2 litres, he did pretty good. Second one, he struggled a bit, and then he started vomiting in his mouth. He was like, I got this. I got this.
He goes like in his own
Yeah.
in his own
You hear
throat,
it.
and then you hear it go back down again, and he swallows it. And there was this one time in uni, we totally forgot. Obviously we go uni together.
Yeah.
Graphics, you know, won't name names because you know the popularity.
Hugh. Yeah.
We don't want the fan
The
base
masses
to converge on us.
We don't want any K-pop stands kind of thing.
Well,
I
it's
do-
bound to happen, innit?
Tell you what, I do love a bit of K-pop though, especially
Disagree on that one.
Anyway, so
Disagree on that.
Badlands Chugs, yeah.
We were watching a video of Badlands
Yeah.
in class.
The same one we were talking about.
Yeah, and we were meeting our new tutor for this year. And the first thing he sees of us is a grown man drinking 3 Das Boots of Monster and chundering in his own mouth and
pretty-
swallowing it, and us finding it so funny.
Iced tea. I got this. I got this.
That we were like crying with laughter.
Yeah. To be fair though,
I think that's a great first impression.
I think that, I think if you can do that with that quantity of liquid, you should be able to. You know what I mean? Like, fair enough. If he can do it, I'm not going to stop him. But I will definitely watch him.
Who wouldn't? Let's be honest.
True. He's not got enough subscribers, so go to Badlands Chugs, youtube.com/Badlands
And also,
Chugs.
again, if he doesn't sponsor us,
Yeah, we need
we'll
these
find
sponsors,
him
man.
and we will kill him
We need Chester and we need
with a
Badlands.
Das Boot. Or
Das Boot
we could
Brothers.
just like hold his mouth whilst he's drinking, so he just
True.
dies this time.
He can also, those water bottles you get that are like really flimsy.
Oh, the ones where you can like go like that.
The ones where like it's the plastic, but the plastic's really shit.
Yeah.
If he has one of those like 500ml, he can get it and just go and crush it against his mouth, and it goes in. He doesn't. I mean, sometimes it gets a bit on his shirt, but he's a big guy, so you gotta
yeah. Pretty
compensate.
cool.
But yeah,
I think we should talk about who we are,
yeah, man.
because right now
We've just talked about a bunch of random
introduced-
people.
We've introduced Chester Stone there more
Yeah.
than we have ourselves.
That is true. He doesn't even need an introduction really, but we
True.
gave him one.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Always. I'm Tim. What's up? 20. I like cars. Can't drive though. Quite like video games.
Gamer girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love myself a bit of girls. I love myself a bit of gamer girls.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes not. Sometimes I'm Christian. But that's another thing.
And you do like your Hot Wheels as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll get on to that later.
Hot Wheels pretty good. Big gamer. Big. I put the gay in gamer. And that's me. What about you?
Well, I'm Harry, 19. Just a cool dude, I guess.
Cool dude.
Not really. Do graphics.
Yeah, as do
with
I.
This geezer.
Yeah.
And we think that we are funny enough to do a podcast.
Yeah.
And emphasis is on the think.
We were gaming as we do. We're gamer boys. If you
Gamer
can't
boys,
tell by
yeah.
my Chester Stone monkey foot mug.
And this.
Yeah, and
Might be talking about games later. who
yeah.
knows?
we were on the PlayStation, and we were like, yo, we should do a podcast.
It was when we were playing Saints Row the
Yeah.
3rd.
I thought we were playing Fall Guys,
It was one of them.
but we were playing, and then we were like, yeah, let's do a podcast.
Because we chat so much shit that
Yeah.
we just think this should be documented.
Yeah. And
Just
then
somewhere.
a couple of days later, I buy the microphone. You can't see it, by the way.
It's all funded by him.
Yeah. Shout out to
I'm
Ro.
just the talent,
Yeah, man. Feels bad, man.
I drive cars. I don't like cars though.
I like cars.
You like
I
Hot
don't
Wheels?
drive. I like cool cars, man.
Well, yeah,
Car
specifically.
sexual. Especially-
I swear that's the thing though. There's this guy I saw it on YouTube. I didn't search up
it's like
guy
a-
having sex with a car, but
I didn't search it, but it came
I
up.
might have. But it came up with this geezer, and he slides underneath a car, and he starts like kissing the bonnet and stuff.
I've seen a video of it was
Some dude definitely
like
put
a-
his dick inside the exhaust and like.
for sure. To be fair, it depends how the bigger your cock is, the more enjoyable the sex with an exhaust would be. Think about it, yeah? Not that I've thought about it, but I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, because the exhaust is quite big, yeah. So if your
Well, it
cock...
depends if you've got like a sports exhaust or
True.
you know.
Alright, but yeah. I would just say...
If you ever need tips on, you know, relations with your car, hit this guy up. You know.
Maybe. That's probably the only tip I've got. And I wouldn't advise shoving your cock anywhere near the car.
Well,
This car...
that guy would say different.
It's about to make me act up,
You know.
man.
But yeah, do you want to do the topic of worst nights out or best nights out, depending on how
Best.
you look at it?
Just good night stories.
Just like great night out stories,
Yeah,
because we have been on fair few nights out.
yeah. I'll let you take the lead on this one.
I will keep my friends nameless,
Yeah.
just in case they don't like it, because it is quite an embarrassing story. But I go out in Bristol quite a bit to Thekla, big up, and
It's a boat.
it is a boat. It's very cool. It's great for indie music and stuff. And I went on a Saturday one day, and my friend, let's call him, what should we call it? Chester. Let's call him Chester.
Yeah, man.
So
No.
Chester was with us, and he got very, very drunk at Prees around his house, and we all drank quite a bit that night. But he had drank basically a whole bottle of vodka
That's
on his
impressive.
own bed, and he started like hugging me and going like, "I'm so happy that you're here," and all that. And I was like, yeah. He was very, very drunk, and before we left his house, he had already fallen down the stairs
That's not a great
in front of
start.
his parents. And my other mate went to the toilet, and he was, you know, definitely doing legal stuff in there. He was having a fun time. Don't know if I can put that on the podcast. Wasn't me.
We don't condone any
We don't
drugs
condone
on this
it.
podcast.
I didn't say that.
No,
You know.
especially heroin or anything.
Well,
Continue.
you never know. But so we ordered an Uber. I did,
Mhm.
and I was fucking shitting it, because if one of them chundered, I would be paying a lot more money.
True.
And there was like 5 of us in one Uber. So we, one of my mates is addicted to Oasis. Not the drink, the song, the band.
There's not
the
it's the song.
Yeah. So we were blasting Oasis in some poor Ubers, some poor Uber driver's car, and my mate Chester, who had drank the whole bottle of vodka, was sat next to me, and he had fallen asleep on his way to the club.
Yeah.
He was so drunk that he had hit the stage where
Fuck.
you start passing out.
That's gonna be bad when he wakes up, man.
Oh no, you just wait, dude. It just
Okay.
gets worse. So we get out of the Uber outside Thekla, and the thing about Thekla is the place where you can park is like right outside the entrance, and so the bouncers saw us arrive, right, and they saw one of my mates just screaming, I know he said his name, Chester. And they would go, Chester, wake up, you know. And I was like slapping him a bit. So we get out, and we all just dart for the entrance, and one of my mates just said, oh, just keep your head down, just show your ID and don't say anything, just walk in. And all 4 of us went and did it. Yeah, we get in, we head downstairs, but then we were like, wait, where's Chester? Where is he? And like we called him, and he was like, I'm going for a piss, I'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bouncers had saw him doing this, like just going, oh, go for a piss, I'll be in a minute. And he goes and walks
Oh,
a little bit far away, goes for a piss, and he comes back, and he told us that he walked up to the bouncers and he just got rejected there and then. They didn't even look at his ID, they just went, nope. And
Fuck.
he called us saying, oh, I'm not going to make it in. I'm just gonna get an Uber and go. So we thought that he was like fine now for some reason. We were all
Right.
very drunk, so we didn't really think maybe we should go get him. But he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get an Uber and go home." And we were like, "Oh, sick." And we all had a good night. One of my friends got lost in Thekla,
Yeah.
and he's been there about 30 times before. He got so drunk that he thought that 2 people were us and just walked off with them.
Fair enough.
So,
well,
you know. But me and one of my mates had a good time. We were just chilling by the dance floor. Wasn't too
just
bad.
chilling.
We stayed till like 3. It was pretty rough. But, so Chester, his side of the story was well more interesting. Once he got rejected, he walked to this place called Queen Square, which is like just sort of like a mini park, right, in the middle of Bristol. And he goes and leans against a tree because he's stumbling everywhere to order this Uber. And he said that he like sat down and he like put his head back against the tree and just passed out. And we don't know how long he was asleep there for, but he was asleep in the middle of town for like 2 or 3 hours, I guess.
Fuck!
And he wakes up. He said that he stood up, dropped his phone, he went to go pick it up, he bent over and just face planted the floor. So he said that by the time
Jesus Christ.
by the time he got in the Uber and got home, chundered in the Uber as well, he
Man.
had a black eye, dirt all over his face, and he had just paid about 60 quid to get home after just sleeping in a
That is a bad
park.
night.
It was a great night for us, but for Chester, not brilliant.
That doesn't sound great at all, no.
But yeah, do you want to
Well.
say your one?
Yeah, mine's pretty similar to that in the way of too much at prees. And this
Always
happened.
goes that way.
This happened about last year when I was still living in halls at uni. I won't say any names, of course, but if you're watching this, you know who it is. If you know what I'm saying? You got to be
Know
in
what
the
I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah. So
I know who it is.
so we had came down. We were having prees in the kitchen, and we were there for about 20 minutes. We played like a game of Ring of Fire, and it was pretty good. And then I needed a
Dangerous.
toilet, so I go up, and then I come back down, and then someone else had went to the toilet as well, and I catch them coming down the stairs at the same time as me, and they go, oh, I just did some shots of vodka in my room, and I was like, okay, I was kind of confused because I could have just done them downstairs because we were having prees, and then a couple minutes later they were pretty fucked, and we hadn't even left to get the bus yet, and we were like, you alright? And they kept burping, and they were like, oh, it's just a bit of gas, and I was like, okay, as long as it is just gas. And then on the bus, it was on the double decker, the U5, and it turned out it wasn't just gas. And we were all sat like separated because there was a lot of space on the bus, and they were sat the most left forwards, and then you just hear this, and it was more like a dribbling sound.
It's like projectile or not.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell?
That's
and
fucked.
then everyone's like, oh, they've just been sick, and I'm like, what? And then they're doing it, and it's like leaning, and then it's like coming down the bus, and it's going up the bus, and we're like, man, it's a good thing I was sat on the right side, to be honest. And then we were like, man, this night cannot get any worse. And then they said it again, and they said, it's just gas, which it wasn't. And then
Fucking get late for that.
and then they were like, oh, I'm done being sick now. And then I look at under the seat, and I can see them going, and it's like still like little dribbling bits, and I'm like, man. And then we try to go to Spoons when we're off the bus. They just don't get access. So then we have to go into this McColl's to get some water for them, which, by the way, is where I get Hot Wheels if I ever go on a night out.
Beat that.
Yeah, man. Well, not if I ever go on a night out, but if I ever stop at that shop.
You
know.
did when we went.
Yeah. And and then so we gave them the water, and then they were crying. They were like, oh man, I'm sorry I've ruined your night. And we're like, it's fine, man, it's fine. And then we get to the club, and they get let in, and we're sat at the table for them with them for like 20 minutes, and they're like, oh, just go, it'll be fine. And we're like, okay, sure. And then we leave them there, and then we're doing whatever for 15 minutes. I come back to the table and they're gone, and I'm like, great, so we've just fucking lost them now. They're probably pissed out of their mind somewhere. and then maybe like 20 minutes later, we just find them again. I think it was on like this. I can't remember what club. I think we're in Revs, which, you know, I give it.
I don't know if I've ever been to Revs.
I think you have.
Is that the one with the 2 floors?
Yeah.
It was alright.
Yeah,
It was just a spoons with a dance floor.
Yeah, it is literally the Revolutions
It
is the
literally
spoons of clubs, I would say. But yeah, I give it like that one in Bath's like 6 out of 10, maybe a 7. But it's, you know. And anyway, we find them and we're like, what the fuck? And then they seem to be fine and they're having more drinks. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, but it was just like stressful. We're like, where the fuck's this person gone? And then we're like, oh, and then it was fine. And then it was all fine. They didn't have a bad ending though. They had a good. I mean,
bad ending.
I don't know what you count as a good ending.
This was the happy ending.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done a similar thing though. Last year,
Yeah.
it was like probably the 2nd or 3rd night out that I went on with you.
Yeah.
We went to one of our friends' places for prees.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting prees.
Yeah. It was in uni accommodation, so it was a shared flat, but we were only there to see one of them. So people kept coming in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
That good, terrible music choice.
The host really likes dubstep and like, I don't know. It's nice, I guess, if you're into that sort
But
of
not
stuff.
for prees,
Yeah.
you know. And we did bring a fire,
Yeah.
I remember.
With champagne
exactly.
or prosecco, actually.
Yeah.
That was my
And
drink of choice.
Tim lost.
It's not.
As you
It's
do.
not losing if you get to drink it though.
Well, it would be with what you do, because he drinks it and goes to me, oh, I need a piss. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see you in a minute. And he goes.
Bear in mind, I can't remember if I actually used the toilet.
He might have. And it was like 10 minutes go by. I'm like, I've just realised, oh, where's Tim? This is weird. And in like 20 minutes, we're like, maybe we should text
Fuck.
him. You know,
Yeah.
and then we check the toilet. He's not there at all. He's not anywhere in the flat. And it turns out that you had managed to walk from
Yeah.
uni accommodation, which is outside of
It
town.
was probably at least
Bare-
like a 15-minute walk.
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He had managed to walk or get the bus, or
Whatever. I can't actually remember that.
he doesn't know how he got there, but he managed to get inside of a club by himself.
Yeah, that's the bit I don't get as well. How the fuck did I get in there?
Fucking no clue. But you managed to get there by yourself in about 20 minutes with no.
The next thing I remember is I was just on my phone at the smoking area, and then the host that was hosting the prees comes up and goes, Tim? And I'm like, oh, hi. And he's like, do you want a drink? And I'm like, yeah. So then we get a drink, and it's all pretty good.
And I had. The host left before I did because he was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to go. And I was like, well, if Tim's still here, then we should probably look. And he calls me, he's like, Tim's fucking here, he's in the smoking area. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, okay. And I like ran from the outside of Bath into Bath just to. It was like 11:30 when I got there, and they were just about to shut the doors when people were coming in.
That was lucky.
And I
then.
just about managed to get in. And it was a good night as well.
It was pretty good.
I nearly concussed myself on a stripper pole because I ran and jumped at it to impress some girls. And yeah, I nearly killed myself there. But you know, it's just how it works.
Yeah.
Speaking of impressive girls in clubs,
Yeah, man.
plus Hot Wheels,
You got to get the Hot Wheels out. It's a good,
this is a proven point.
true story.
True story.
If a girl comes up to you and you ain't interested,
If two come up to you
Well,
and your mate
it doesn't matter
at the bar,
it doesn't matter the quantity of girls. As long as you
There's two
got,
for us.
as long as you got Hot Wheels, they'll fuck off.
you can remain Christian
Yeah.
right here, right now.
If a girl comes up to you at a club
With
and-
your mate, and your mate is going, let's talk to them. They've come up to us.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen much.
But when you're not interested, you got two options. You're either a Christian, or you get out your fucking Hot Wheels. Unless they're Christian as
It's
well.
the
but then
same
again,
thing though. You're, you know, if you
Yeah.
get your Hot Wheels out,
Divine-
you are becoming
yeah.
more Christian.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Hot Wheels with me. I left them all at home.
That's
Home,
going to be
home.
difficult for when the club's over.
Yeah, man.
How are you
Yeah.
going to stay so divine, you know?
I know. Tell you what, without my Hot Wheels, the girls are just going to be coming at me.
What happened is, for context, we were in a club one night and me and Tim were just standing by a bar, and then 2 girls had come up to us and started chatting to us. This never happens.
Yeah,
It never happens.
In the 3 times that we've been out together, to be fair, though.
It never happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, here we go. This is
Calm her fucking down.
I'm like,
some girl wants to speak to me.
exactly. This never happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's normally that I got to chase them for, you know, hunt them down.
yeah.
I guess, I don't know. And let's ignore that. Tim goes to them. He like points at them. He goes, "Watch this!" And he goes into his pocket. I'm like, what's he pulling out? Please don't be anything bad. He pulls out a Hot Wheels and just decides to go.
Where did I
I
get
bought it in the shop just before we went.
But yeah, that wasn't the same night as the freeze.
Yeah, this was a different night.
I was gonna say.
And I was so surprised by their reaction, really, because, you know, all of a sudden they just turned around and walked off, and I thought,
It worked.
that's strange. Because normally when somebody pulls out a Hot Wheels in front of 2 girls, they normally just jump onto you, don't they?
No. And that's how I like it. If I knew they were going to jump onto me, I wouldn't be like, no, mate. And this was before
You know.
all this corona stuff.
We're both single,
Yeah.
by the way, so,
Yeah.
or don't, because it's never going to go anywhere.
Yeah, man.
So, that's nights out.
Yeah, that was some good stories, I suppose.
Probably the greatest stories ever told.
Great stories, yeah.
Mm. So, what do you want to talk about next?
I don't know, man. Let's figure it out. Would you?
Chat about uni,
Yeah,
how
man.
uni's going.
Yeah.
We got split up in uni
Yeah.
because we're too much of
We
a
were-
good dynamic
We were
duo.
both in the same year last year, and
Best year.
it was pretty good. We were in foundation.
Because we're clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200 IQ, so we got put with the
With the dumb
two-
people.
yeah.
That's official. Carry on.
No disrespect if you were on foundation with us, man.
Yeah, if you're watching this,
Yeah. If you're
I do have respect.
That's
for you.
Harry's opinion, not mine. Dummy. But yeah, yeah. So last year, the campus we go to is pretty big, and it's quite
It's new as well.
Yeah, it was new for last year.
Looks like a Lego set from the outside.
Yeah. That someone lost the instructions to, but it's quite open, and I think one of the reasons it's so cool is because it's so open. If like you're upstairs, you can just see like what
Yeah,
painters are doing or whatever, and you can see what like the art and the
he likes to stare at men painting. Quite,
yeah.
You know,
But it's really cool when you get to see other people's like work, just them doing it.
you shit on it as well. It's
Yeah.
great.
True, but this year it's still pretty open, which you would think they would have kept it that way because of COVID. But they've seemed to on the second floor put up more walls and stuff, which I don't really
Which
get.
we had to build last year.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Which we had to build before Corona even happened, so it's like they knew they were going to need some fucking walls.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. It was all the pigeon, mate.
Locksbury pigeon.
Yeah.
Big up. That's a story for another time.
It is. So, yeah, it's pretty much same.
I like it. You know,
Half days.
less of you about, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, and I got. Can we name people?
What do you mean, like?
Just like, you know,
I don't know. Right,
Nigel.
Big up my man Nigel.
Big up Nigel.
Yeah.
Big fan of Nigel.
Nigel's good.
Me and the homies all love Nigel.
Yeah. Stuart's pretty cool. He's funny.
Stuart is
He's
very
got
funny.
cool hair as well.
Yeah.
Tim's cool, not me, but we got another tutor
Yeah,
called Tim.
you're not.
Yeah.
You're really not.
Yeah.
But it's strange. Like, I've chatted to people in my class.
Choked.
Yeah,
I've choked.
I've choked to a few people in my class, but it's just like it's not the same as last year.
No.
It's just strange.
Yeah, I think the thing is we're quite lucky that we really were in foundation, I guess,
Yeah.
because we.
If I was going into it this year without
Yeah.
knowing anyone, it'd be fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I reckon.
So we got a like, handful of people we know from last year, so you know we can kind of just not have to
Stalk
worry,
them
not have
sometimes.
to worry about the masses, you know, because there's a lot of new people and there's a lot, which is kind of weird, isn't it? There's a lot of people in our thing.
Yeah, but there's not many, like, I don't know. They're quite quiet, I guess.
Yeah.
For now, but that's probably just given because it's the start of the year,
Yeah.
which will probably change.
And it's quite hard to hear people when.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
we
it's
got these
terrible.
big fucking.
I'm so bad with it right now.
What are they called?
There's
I can't remember. It's perspex.
perspex.
Yeah, so
glass,
they got these
yeah.
fucking chunky perspex.
So you can't hear what anybody's saying.
Yeah, so
I still don't know half the names in my class.
Yeah.
And I've actually asked them, like, what's your name? And they've just gone like
don't
through the glass, and I'm like,
just go and then spell it out.
yeah,
Right.
oh, that's a sick idea.
I mean, probably don't breathe on it, but then again, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
COVID. You could just draw on it. I guess.
Yeah. I think.
Difficulties.
What are we talking about? Uni.
Uni.
Yeah. So the main thing is having to wear a mask. So you got to wear a mask when you're moving around. But when you sit at a table, you can take it off because the perspex, whatever.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Really good. Especially for someone with my looks, you know. You really got to show off.
You can't be bound to the mask.
I mean, it's fair enough for you, you know, wanting to have the mask. Just hide.
Mm.
I'm so sorry. That was
Yeah,
rude.
man.
That was me.
It feels bad, man.
But you know, when you got the looks like me, you got to show it off, really, to a lot of people. And wearing a mask is you know, it's just tough.
Yeah, man. Super tough.
This is,
But yeah.
you know, it's alright. Uni's okay. I hope that we don't go into lockdown again. I'll
Yeah.
be a bit annoyed.
If we do, we do. You know.
Be a piss take, really.
Yeah. We're still in 4 times a week, which is like the same as last time.
No, we're in loads.
But they're half days, except for one day where we got workshops. But
Yeah.
I can do a half day anyway because I can do my stuff online, which is pretty cool, I suppose. If anyone cares about us being at uni.
Probably not.
No. They're probably like, talk about Chester again. Who's this Chester Stone man?
Well, he died in a club.
Yeah, we don't
I've
have.
got a shot in my hand. What do you want to talk about? Should we get political or not?
No, man.
No,
Definitely
not getting
no.
political.
There's no politics here. We can
This
talk.
is
We can
we are anti-politics.
I think we could talk about it. I'm just not going to give my views.
Anti-swag corporation.
Swag punch.
We also get.
Swag punch cool. No.
I don't understand.
Swag punch cool.
Should we chat about PS5?
Yeah, man.
Because we are gamer boys.
Alright. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation. All the way.
Radiators on. Sorry, what?
I used to be Xbox, and then PS4. Like when Spider-Man came out. If you don't know, you don't obviously. But I'm a huge Marvel fan, so anything to do with Spider-Man, I will buy into it easily. So that's why I bought a PS4, and then God of War and all that.
God of War's good.
I kept playing PS4 for that, and it's basically my main console now. So I will be going PS5
Nice.
just for the exclusives. And also, I'm getting political. If you care about Spider-Man remastered face, get a life. Why are you mad about it?
Dude,
Who cares?
no,
if you're that mad about it,
He only likes it because he thinks it looks like
it looks
him.
similar to me. But if you care that much about it, just don't buy the new version. Just play
That is-
the PS4
That
version.
is true, but the Miles Morales comes with it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that
So,
looks sick. To be fair.
I think you should be able to change, like select in
That's
settings.
the
Which
thing though. Like it's a recast, isn't it?
is it?
So
Is it got a different voice?
no,
Good.
it's still Yuri Lowenthal, which is good because he's. If they had changed the voice, then I get why people are mad
Yeah.
because he was amazing.
Think-
But with the face, I love the first one. It's a great Peter Parker look, but this one is just as good.
I just
And-
don't get why they changed it.
Well, it was they wanted a voice, the voice actor. They wanted him to be similar looking to the body double, so that they could match the faces up more,
Right.
which makes sense why they would do it. But I get why people don't like it, the backlash and stuff, because the first one was fine.
It's not really a remaster.
There's probably more
It's
behind the
it's
scenes
like
stuff.
a new look, isn't it?
Yeah,
Completely. But
but just people need to chill out. Don't send threats to people about, you know,
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
changing someone's face.
We don't support threats.
It doesn't.
At the pod here.
At the end of the day, it's not going to ruin the game because you are playing as Spider-Man, who is known for wearing a mask 98% of the
That
time.
is true.
There's only like 3 cutscenes in the game where he's like, you know, not being Spider-Man. There's probably more than 3. I'm
No,
just being
yeah.
stupid, but it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though. You know, send me death threats. It's cool.
if any of you guys
You want to send
got
death
any
threats?
death threats, send them.
Send them our
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
Because I'd love it.
We got.
Well,
we haven't
we're
got.
about PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I got on a tangent.
I think the PS5 is looking pretty good. The launch titles are definitely a lot better looking than the
Oh,
Series X, but
Ratchet and Clank.
I think you know, it's a bit of a different thing
I
because
think Xbox has probably got a better
they,
model, like games model, with
Well-
the Game Pass.
yeah, I think the exclusives on the PlayStation right now probably look a lot better,
Oh yeah.
but obviously you get the Xbox One X, which is like beefy or whatever, and then you got this S, which is like,
That's what
yeah,
my brother is getting, and because none of us in our family have 4K TVs, so there's no point in
Yeah.
getting the new games just for the look of it.
but it's next gen as well, so
But that's what I will be getting a PS5, not this Christmas though, probably next year, just when more games are out, and hopefully
God of War, Ragnarok, this time next year, couple
get me
months.
started, dude.
Maybe?
The first God of War, so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, the remake, I believe you. Are you talking about the new PS4 one?
I'm on about
or
no,
the
the
original?
PS4. I haven't played the original ones, which is a bit strange. But when I started playing the new one, I
It's
thought it was
great.
amazing, so good. But that's why I prefer the story-centered games,
Yeah. I'll definitely.
which I think PS4 exclusive have recent. In the past, Xbox had that with Halo. It was a lot better.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I think that PS4 really have the stand-up
I think-
titles.
Yeah, I
Like
think.
Last of Us 2, which I love.
Yeah.
More death threats, please. Send them my way.
The exclusives are way better, but they got with the Xbox with the Game Pass. In a month they'll have the EA Play shit
Yeah, no, Xbox is definitely pulling it
with the whole
out of their arse a bit
Yeah.
now.
the Bethesda ZeniMax shit as well. But I think that'll be a case of like a longer
Yeah,
thing.
I think down the road Xbox might be able to get on the same level
Yeah.
as PlayStation or just above.
I don't think they're gonna
Seeing how it
make
goes.
like Skyrim or like Elder Scrolls or any Fallout. I don't think they're gonna make them
Oh
exclusive.
no way, they'd lose
But-
out on so much. money.
But if they put it on, obviously if Sony can still access it, but then it's on Game Pass. So when the game comes out, you can just play it.
Mm.
You know, why would you buy a PlayStation? You know what I'm saying? Pay like £8 a month and you get all these
It's
games.
well cheap for.
It is. It's a good.
Even
deal.
at the moment, it looks sick with
Yeah.
like Doom Eternal, which I haven't played,
Yeah.
but I need to.
And Forza, if you like that kind of stuff. Gears of War,
Cars.
Minecraft. I think that's on there.
What's that?
No, it's a game, mate.
Is it like Roblox?
It's like, yeah, you ever played Roblox? It's a Minecraft's like a rip off of Roblox.
Yeah.
But you have to pay for it. You don't have to pay
I
for
mean,
it.
Roblox is a rip off of stuff like
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
Yeah.
and all these other games. You know,
It's like Lego, but not.
it's like Lego, but cool people play it. And one of my girlfriends is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
never met her, but she's really cool. She goes to a different uni,
Yeah.
so you don't know her. Yeah.
I didn't know she was old enough to go to uni, Harry. That's pretty cool, man.
Let's move on.
Anyway, so yeah, what's up next, man?
Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian coming out.
Big Star Wars fans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Season 2, 30th of
Fucking
October.
so
This
hyped.
month. We're filming this on that's your
We will.
7th?
I think a good idea would be when The Mandalorian comes out, each week we could do a quick talk about
we
the
can
Mandalorian
do it. We can do
episode,
a theme thing, yeah.
which would be cool. But I heard some stuff about Mandalorian. I don't know if it's true or not.
Uh-huh.
And it was something about Pedro Pascal walking off set halfway through. Something to do with
Yikes.
wearing the helmet and stuff had got to him. but I don't know if this is true or not, so I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
I've just seen it quite a bit on Instagram. But I really hope that doesn't happen because of how good the show is and how good Pedro Pascal is in the role.
Yeah, I'd hope at this stage that if it's coming out on 30th of October, you know, they've got it all planned.
Yeah, no,
It must,
this
you
is
know.
probably for season 3 they're on about.
True.
But because they started filming season 2 ages ago.
Yeah. They weren't that quick.
What are your hopes for the series? For
Right.
series 2?
We get cool shit.
Cool shit.
Like,
Like in season 1 where he rips that dude in half through the door.
yeah. I feel like
Cool.
story's got a... Obviously the story does matter and it's been pretty good, but I feel like there's got to be more risk to it.
It's got to flow more as well.
Yeah.
Because in season 1 you had episode 1, 2 and 3 all flowed really well each other, and then sort of 4 and 5 sort of halted to go on those side stories,
Yeah.
which was still really, really good.
Episode 6 as well, that was a bit different because they did the prison.
Episode 6 was the prison one.
That's I would say that's the best episode in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Episode 3 is
man.
definitely my favourite,
Yeah.
just because of the ending with all the Mandalorians flying,
That is pretty cool.
shooting the shit out of everyone. It was well cool. But yeah, so cool shit.
Yeah.
I want Ahsoka Tano, and
She was seen in
Captain
one of the
Rex.
trailers, wasn't she?
I don't know if that was her though.
It
It was just a girl, but because she would have the white stripes on her face if it was Ahsoka. But maybe they're just hiding it with CG,
Yeah. Like in the Infinity War trailers.
which
and
they
shit.
do a lot. Yeah,
When they
Disney
had like
will
Hulk
do that.
running with it, but
Yeah.
Hulk wasn't even in the film. Well,
I don't
he
think
was.
that shot even existed in the film.
No.
I think it
Well,
was
it's
just made for the trailer.
Yeah, that's because he was in the Hulkbuster.
But have you watched Clone Wars?
Some of them. I haven't watched the new series.
If you haven't seen Clone Wars, fully recommend it. Like,
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
If Disney want to sponsor us, by the way, because
Yeah, no,
we're doing
and-
a lot of work for them right
and
now.
if they don't sponsor us again, we will
Yeah.
hunt down
I'm going to start watching DC
Disney.
films.
Come on, do you want to torture yourself?
Death threats coming in.
Oh, wait.
Hey, the new Batman.
Yeah, I just
film.
got a new death threat coming through.
Oh, that's from my mum.
Oh no, fuck you.
Yeah.
What did you say about Robert Pattinson? Nah, I am excited for the new Batman
That'll be
film.
good.
It's just got delayed though.
Yeah, because he had COVID a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think more people had it on the cast
Yeah.
or crew, which is annoying.
That's what you get.
That's what you get when you're
Yeah.
Batman.
Watch out, Rob. It's coming. There's a big storm coming, Rob. It's just
Nah.
the beginning.
Yeah, I definitely want Ahsoka Tano and stuff from the Clone Wars, because season 7 of Clone Wars was amazing, and on the last episode, it was just like crazy. It was just so
Yeah.
good. I love it.
No.
Don't know if you know about Captain Rex and stuff.
A bit, but I haven't seen.
Him and Ahsoka are like my new favourite Star Wars characters sometimes.
Sometimes.
It changes a
Nice.
lot. But I want to see them. I want to see Boba Fett, hopefully. Because imagine
Yeah,
how cool that would be.
pretty cool.
Because he doesn't get much justice. For like, in Legends and stuff, he's one of the coolest characters. And then in the film, he gets killed by a blind Han Solo. You know. Which
Is a way to go. but
is not great. But
Yeah.
it's still cool.
I feel like the problem with that is at the time they didn't know, you know.
They didn't know how good it would
Well,
like
yeah.
Because nobody knew about even Baby Yoda before
True.
the first episode, and then I saw it on my Instagram before I saw the show.
And there's
which
just
is a bit
baby,
sad.
there's baby
And I was
green
like,
things.
What the hell is there Baby
Yeah.
Yoda doing? But nowadays, when I walk around shops, it's just everything is just Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is like, for like middle-aged mums especially, it's the new Minion. When Minions came out, they were eating that shit.
Minions got fucking shot by Baby Yoda.
Yeah, it's been resurrected in the form of Baby Yoda.
Yeah, like soon you'll just start seeing your mum posting on Facebook being like, I hate Mondays, and it would just be Baby Yoda.
It won't,
just like,
it won't even be Garfield, which he hates Mondays.
Garfield fucking hates Mondays.
Yeah.
Like, he died.
Yeah.
Did you see that comment where Garfield just goes to sleep and just doesn't wake up?
No, and I don't want to.
It's real.
I'll wear my Garfield top for the next episode.
I don't have any cool tops.
Man, I'm not wearing anything in particular, but
I missed the Hot Wheels top.
yeah, I've tie-dyed it. It doesn't look great. Yeah.
Ruining
It
it.
looks like I spilt stuff on it.
That's normally what tie-dye
Yeah,
is.
I tie-dyed a bunch of my shirts, like a bunch of clothes over summer, and some of them turned out really good, but some of them didn't. And I have that stripper top. It's Domino's, but it says chicken strippers on it. Strippers is really big, and it's quite dark and red. Like it's kind of like the color of this, but darker. And I tie-dyed it, and it looks like I've just spilled
a load
stuff
of
on it.
shite
Yeah, man.
fair enough. I mean, that's what you get. But yeah, Mandalorian.
That's what you get.
I want to
Yeah.
see. I don't know. Those guys, the Mandalorians. Obviously they died. Like most of them died. The first
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, we probably should have said that, but
Yeah.
oh well. If you haven't seen it,
Watch it. You
If
should
you're
have
not-
watched it by now.
if you haven't seen
Come on.
Mandalorian, what are you doing watching us?
Yeah, because
Go watch that shit.
Because we
man.
are obviously after you watch the Mandalorian,
Yeah.
or before you watch
Yeah.
Mandalorian, you know to come to our
Mhm.
podcast and
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah,
'Cause it's a
But,
known
yeah.
thing.
If none of the stuff we've talked about interests you,
Fuck off.
that kind of sucks. But also, why are you watching this?
First of all, send me death threats and then fuck off,
Yeah,
or stay. I'll respond to
Yeah.
each one.
give us the view time, please.
We ain't getting anywhere else.
No.
Not with our uni.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna die. Poor.
What next on the agenda?
I don't really mind. Like Trump
Trump?
dead.
Well,
Is he?
we don't know that yet, but let me just.
I mean, we got some questions
Yeah, man.
from loyal
Should we-
fans.
should
If
we-
you want to go through them.
Should we talk about Trump having corona first?
Orange Man bad.
Yeah,
You know how
well,
it is.
you know,
It's a cute little
on
laugh
your
track,
opinion,
but
I'm-
Orange Man is bad.
I'm not saying my opinion. Maybe he is. Maybe he good. Maybe.
Well,
he
no, I'm just saying
Yeah,
what
funny.
You know, it's like every host from a show that'll come on and go, hey,
Hey, Trump's
Hey.
pretty bad.
Orange Man did bad thing this week. Thank you,
Nice.
thank you. And they'll be like, they'll just soak it up.
People be like that.
We should have started today saying Orange Man bad.
Orange man bad.
Orange Man did weird or slash
Yeah.
funny slash bad thing this week that we need to condone.
Yeah, and the funny slash bad thing.
But to be fair, I understand why they condone it, because Orange Man is actually bad.
yeah. And we're talking about the annoying orange.
We were talking about the annoying Orange.
Yeah, my favourite
That
YouTuber.
bitch.
That
If
bitch.
he wants to come after us,
that orange bitch.
annoying Orange, fight me.
Yeah.
Or come on the show, we got a space right
Yeah.
here for guests.
We're not very good with CG though, but
Well, no,
Wait.
why would we need CG if the annoying Orange is coming on? Have you seen him?
no.
Let's carry on. That was terrible.
You ever seen?
So I used to watch it when I was a kid.
Did-
I used to quote it on my way to school.
Yeah. My mate showed me.
And that's why I got bullied.
My mate showed me
I
when I was
deserved
like
it, though.
11, and I was like, dude, this is the funniest shit. This is so funny.
Your
No,
mama was really funny as well. Like your actual mum.
she's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mum. She's a wonderful person. Raised me for a few years.
You would expect that.
Yeah, man. Well,
know.
some people aren't as
Yeah,
fortunate.
but we're just built different.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
Sorry, I'm just built different.
R.I.P. to you, but
Yeah,
we're just built different like that.
yeah. But yeah, so Trump had corona, man. He still probably has it.
Yeah, no, did you see him when he got back though? He like ripped off his mask.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on.
So he was diagnosed on the 1st, and then
his wife.
on the 2nd, and then he was moved to an army place via airlift. Which, by the way,
Well, he's going to get airlift no matter
Well,
what. They're not
true.
going to get an ambulance out for Trump, are they?
airlift's pretty crazy. And then his oxygen blood goes down.
Did it?
93.
I didn't even know that.
It dipped down a bit the day before, and then it went down even more. But then the next day it was up to like 97, I think, which is passable maybe. I don't know.
Dude,
But
like, he's just built different.
he is built different. And then he comes out of hospital and he's saying maybe he's immune. Maybe he is.
Is he like Ellie from The Last of Us now?
Maybe.
So is somebody going to have to take Trump from Washington to fucking, what's on the other side?
on a horse?
I'm very good at geography. Like on a horse, and then,
And you see a giraffe on the
there's
way.
like a father-daughter relationship between Trump and
Yeah, but you know,
maybe Biden has to take
You
him.
know how Trump feels about his daughter, so I don't think that's like the best.
No, it's not great.
No.
No, I mean like Biden is Joel and Ellie is Trump, and he's got to take him across the country.
True.
And eventually,
That would be epic.
when they're just about to get the cure. Spoilers for The Last of Us. Joel/Biden will just kill everyone and take. He'll go, "Come on, baby girl," you know. Like, will you
Yeah.
shut up, man? Come on, baby girl. Gotta. That was terrible.
He was, yeah. I was just gonna let you do that. Then I was like, yeah.
Let's stop him.
Yeah.
Just pitched a new movie, so you know.
Hit us up.
Disney.
Illumination, maybe.
We can replace the minions
Yeah,
for you.
man.
Because you got absolutely
Yeah.
destroyed by
Yeah.
Disney.
To be
on
fair,
the
your
Minions
Grinch
front.
film kind of sucked. I haven't.
You didn't like the Grinch?
No.
I loved
I didn't
the
think it
Grinch.
was that good.
It had Brockhampton in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
When he's waking up, it's like.
When did I ask?
It's cool. He's got a dog in it. I nearly
Yeah,
cried at it as well.
Yeah.
I'm like a child when it comes to that, you know.
Man.
It was really sad. But he gets happy and stuff. And the soundtrack was fucking sick. It was by Tyler the Creator.
I didn't know.
It was really good. I listened to it at Christmas quite a bit.
Nice.
We'll do it for the Christmas
Well,
special.
yeah, it's
We'll have it
Christmas
on.
season coming up.
We will have
So,
a Christmas episode.
If you want to send us gifts,
Dude,
we'll do it.
send us more Chester Stone
Yeah.
merch.
I don't know what.
Super Deep Bad Boy.
SuperDeepBadBoy.com.
Chester Stone 745 on Instagram.
We're not giving you our address, but just find us and
Just
send
find
us
us
stuff.
in Bristol/Bath.
Yeah, if you see us, just give us stuff.
Technical difficulties.
Yo, man.
We are wrapping up now.
Alright, yeah, that's it for the first episode.
We have no clue what we're calling it.
Yeah, we don't really have a name yet, so if you guys,
You guys,
if anyone
our loyal
watches
fan
this,
base.
and you've got a name for our show, because it's kind of a podcast, but we just,
we'll probably do other stuff
yeah,
in the podcast.
we can
as
do
well
activities. If you've got any
during it.
stuff you want us to talk about, our
Important
opinions on
topics.
anything that isn't too obscene, or
Yeah.
maybe obscene, we'll see.
That's what we want.
Let us know. Keep updated, I guess. Keep checking for a second episode.
And buy Chester Stone merch.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta rep Super D Bad Boy.
Badlands.
Yeah. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Not for too long though, 'cause you might get
Arrested.
corona. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Don't be 43 and going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. Any last words for the people?
Don't know. In a bit.
Yeah.
See you next time.
As I say to John, sound and in a bit. Later.